Hey people, voice talking to you, and this is Sultan's game. Let me turn my mic down just a tad. There we go. So this game, I looked at it a while back when the demo first came out, and the reason I didn't actually play it was because of the name. I've seen so many just random mobile ads for cringy, stupid, gross mobile shit called King's Game, Sultan's Game, Shogun's Game, or whatever, and they're all just weird, cringy ad stuff. So I assumed this was the same thing. No, actually. Though there is another version that when you try and look up this game is just flooding all of the pictures and everything, called Game of Sultans. That's the cringy mobile version. This, however, is a dark fantasy card strategy game, board game, I guess. And it is centered around a sultan who is contacted by the gods, and the gods of the desert are rather demanding. So they give you like horrible visions and stuff like that, and they force you to do certain things to keep them happy, or otherwise they'll have you killed. So you have to shed blood or give into certain sins and things like that just to keep your head, whether you want to or not. So let me check a couple things here real quick. The style of this UI is excellent, by the way, even for just the settings. Wow. I don't know what 1001 Nights is, but let's get into a new game, shall we? Long, long ago, in a distant land, there was a mighty sultan. 8 years ago, the sultan ascended to the throne over his father's corpse and inherited this vast empire. Oh yeah, the world map, by the way, is this big, like, tapestry. I love the style of it. Ooh. His was a cruel and cunning ruler, ruthless to enemies and kin alike. His was a rule, I guess. Okay, they did say that there were some unfinished translations and stuff like that, so I won't fault it too much. Plus, that's really not that bad. His was a cruel and cunning rule, ruthless to enemies and kin alike, and had an innate thirst for the misfortune of others. He made his subjects fear him, which made his rule unshakable. Wealth, status, slaves, and he had whatever he desired. People bent their backs before him. The flowers in the winter garden bloomed overnight at his command. Oh. Our invincible monarch. Thank you, General. We live in a great empire. A king favored by the true god. Thank you, tax collector. My love, my eagle, seductive consort. Boring. Day after day, the great sultan had exhausted all earthly pleasures, all of the things that past sultans and kings had enjoyed. Ultimately, he got tired of it. To have everything but no joy was truly vexing. What fun shall I have today? Is there nothing new to please me? Your Majesty, someone outside sends pleads for your audience. Bring them in. Stranger said she was a magician from a faraway land. She wanted to offer the Sultan a game that had fascinated many kings and monarchs of other lands. The core of this game is to experience your power in a more exciting and interesting manner, she said. What a weird thing. This is our strange setup. I have a box of cards, each representing a pleasure only a sultan can enjoy. They did say the writing would be kind of simple, but here, just as a writer, this this bugs me a little bit, because that's such a weird thing to say. Experience your power in a more exciting and interesting manner. Maybe like, I don't know. I'll shut up. Sorry. Bring it up. Every time you draw a card, you will get a random card. In other lands, they're called Sultan cards. You need to complete the task marked on the card. The first to exhaust all the cards in the box will become the true champion, the Sultan of Sultans. Oh, I'm playing against other sultans? That's not what I expected. There are 4 types of tasks in total. If you allow me, I will explain them one by one. She respectfully raises the wooden box. Please click the box to draw your first card, Supreme Sultan. The Silver Carnality card. Note that this card includes 2 elements. Carnality refers to the physical pleasure, and silver refers to its background color, its tier. That is the tier of the pleasure object. Although all creatures are as insignificant as ants before you, some are slightly nobler than others. And you, Great Sultan, have the right to determine their tier. Can I just make all of them highest tier? I'm always happy to entertain the Sultan's game to you, to explain the Sultan's game to you, but of course, as the supreme, infinitely wise, sun-like, esteemed Sultan, even without my explanations, you will surely master the game quickly. Let's chat with her. Answer all your questions, but seeing is believing. You will love this game once you play it. Okay. Let's talk about the cards. Sultan's game has 4 kinds of cards, each with 4 tiers. They represent challenges you must complete after drawing them. Magic ensures that you absolutely cannot cheat. Huh. Tell me about the tiers. You noticed it? You talked about it, actually. This game grants you a power to distinguish the tiers of all things. Gold, silver, bronze, and stone, including Sultan cards, can all be summarized by these 4 tiers. Generally, to resolve a Sultan card, you will need to use other characters or items of corresponding tier. To make the game not seem unreasonable, you can use higher tier cards to fulfill the requirement of a lower tier Sultan card. For example, you can usually kill a silver target to resolve a bronze bloodshed card. Huh, okay. Interesting. Uh-oh. Hang on. You must engage carnally with someone of a silver tier, or you could choose to whip, molest, or torture them? Jesus Christ. As long as it brings physical pleasure to him. Once his desire was fulfilled, so did the requirement of the carnality card. Can I... To break this card, I need to personally have sex with someone of gold or silver tier. You place it in the event slot. Okay. Silver tier. Naturally, I am the most suitable one. Shall we enjoy the night together? Shameless. Here in the audience room? This is outrageous! Shut up! I will record His Majesty's choice. Great. Okay. So I guess I have one turn to do this. I wanted to finish chatting with whatever her face was. But I guess that's fine. Okay, so I just... Silver Carnal. Okay. I don't see any reason not to use the gold one. Other than... How do I... Charisma. Physique. Owned. Okay. Oh, wow. We are just really getting into the dark, nasty side of things here. Alright. Favorite consort of the past few weeks? She and her kin now look down on others with their noses in the air. In fairness, even her nose is exceedingly beautiful. She has lower physique, much higher charisma. Strictly speaking, she's the Sultan's elder sister. But for royal blood, that means nothing. It is said she offered her father and brothers battle plans to the Sultan, thus ensuring her place by the ruler's side to share his glory and victory. Oh... Great. Everything we do is horrible. How do I do this? Sociability 3. How do I do it? Do I right click on something? Do I drag this to it? Oh, like this. Okay. Drag the silver carnality card here. Okay. Sultan revealed the silver card. Until this moment, the courtiers thought it was a joke. They were all cautious smiles and tried not to spoil his mood or fall victim to the game. Sultan, however, scanned their faces with amusement. He was the great Sultan who could laugh off everything in the world except for the game. The game was something he took seriously. Alright. Well, at least she's not our sister, so... Of the two, honestly, that's the less weird one. I figured she was going to be like our wife or something, and that we were just spending time with the younger lady. That was going to be the nasty thing, but no, that's our sister. End day to progress the game. Okay. That is a really cool animation. They just really dive straight into the sick and the nasty part of things. On the one hand, I gotta respect them for that. The Sultan, however, we already did this. The Sultan chose the seductive consort as target. The woman was overwhelmed by the sudden favor in the public. She ignored one important fact: the Sultan only wanted to see women fight for him. He did not like being treated as a woman's trophy himself. The woman proudly walked towards the Sultan, pressing her voluptuous body against it. There's a lot of writing here, actually. I'm kind of surprised by that as well. During their lovemaking, she flaunted herself to the other consorts, particularly enjoying the jealous green face of the aged one. She even left scratch marks on the noble Sultan with her long nails. Finally, her actions had bored the Sultan. The woman was lying on the golden throne, had her throat grasped. She panicked like a sheep that wasn't submissive enough, but struggled in vain. Finally, she quieted down. In her lifeless eyes, the silhouettes of courtiers started fading, blurring. The court session was over, or perhaps because her life was draining away. Oh, we murdered her. Okay. So, we've been cursed by this witch that came here, huh? That's a really neat animation. Wow. Holy shit, the art in this game. First card made the Sultan very satisfied. This was truly a game made for him. Oh, great. He started to draw the second card. Maybe stop. Maybe stop. You just killed someone. Well, I guess for you that doesn't matter. Ah, bloodshed. A fine diversion for a ruler. You must have experienced much blood and agony, but the beauty of this game is that you never know what kind of game you will enjoy next, thus making each game more interesting. I'm always happy to... Okay, we can talk to her again. Explain the rules. Yeah, what's the... Wow, okay. That's very... What's the price of the game? Price? The ruler owns everything. This game doesn't require any price, nor does it restrict your ways to complete challenges. Merely a pastime for supreme monarchs, where there's bloodshed, conquering, indulgence, carnality, extravagance. Please throw away your worries. Enjoy the game. It requires him to kill a gold tier character. A smirk appeared on the Sultan's face. A good gold bloodshed. Who should it be? A loyal consort? Formidable general? Or... who is this guy? To complete this challenge, you have to personally kill someone. Place me in the event slot. Yes, I know. Yes, I know that. Consort shall die looking good. Wow, okay. Those are the people the Sultan relies on the most? Such misfortune. When will it be my turn? No, it can't be. I'm not gonna kill her. She doesn't like us, and honestly, for that purpose, she's my favorite, because we're kind of a douche. So this guy, he's a distant relative of the royal family, but what really propelled him to such high position was the wealth he invested in the early years in the Sultan. Now, with the Sultan's implicit consent, he has already recouped that investment 1,000-fold. 10,000-fold. He has high wisdom. I really don't want to kill our general. The only surviving brother, he helped the Sultan fight his way to the throne and then gradually sank into a haze of alcohol and beauty. Nobody's very good here, huh? This guy, however, is just moneybags. We don't need him. We don't need your wisdom. Murder. Is this your plan? It is. I see. This is how the game is played. I love how they react to stuff like that. I see. This game certainly makes pastimes more thrilling. The Sultan seemed in high spirits. Very intriguing. Silence fell over the lapis lazuli palace. People held their breath. The fear had clutched their hearts. Their expensive silk robes were drenched in cold sweat. The Sultan toyed with the card in his fingers. Who would he choose? They said the writing was very simple, but I really like this. Execution will take place at noon tomorrow. Sure. Boop. The Sultan chose Vershel as the target of bloodshed. Vershel was the Sultan's uncle. It didn't say that in the card. He was greedy and cunning old man. The young monarch's ambition of diligence and governance had all been gradually worn away in his court tricks. The other courtiers were speculating whether this game is a plot, a smart way to eliminate his political enemy. The look of his courtiers made the Sultan disappointed. They didn't realize he was just too bored. The price of this game is that everyone keeps dying. The blood-stained carpets and drapes were replaced overnight. Today, the Sultan appears in court, once again, radiant. I don't know if I would call us radiant. Draw your next card. Sure. You have completely mastered the basic rules. Forcefully breaks the newly completed Sultan card. Next, your new draw. Ah, it's an extravagance card which requires you to squander wealth. What would you like to do? Okay, let's talk to her. Types of Sultan cards. Carnality, Bloodshed, Conquest, Extravagance. What does this do? Thank you for your favor, but I'm protected by powerful magic from this game. Every sword of your army, and even your extremely powerful magic ring cannot hurt me. Do not worry, I will serve you day and night. You have a long time to try this. Shall we get back to the game topic? Maybe when you complete the game. Oh, okay. Stone Extravagance card. Cost a tiny portion of Sultan's wealth. This game isn't about bad things happening to you. The Sultan laughed. See, now I have to reward you with some. Now I have to reward you with something. The courtiers forced a few chuckles in their throats. 10 gold coins we have now. Okay. And we have to give it to someone in the stone slot. This is a large sum of money. At least I can get away this time, right? What if I give it to her? What if I give it to the female slave and none of these losers? Nameless beggar. For the Sultan, completing the Stone Extravagance card would be effortless, but he would not want to ruin this rare entertainment by simply giving a few gold coins away to his guard. Courtiers went to great lengths to find a beggar. They must not be too dirty. They must not be, that would displease the Sultan, nor could they look too clean and neat to be real. Now the Sultan was going to reward this beggar in person. The Sultan, it was a trivial gift, but for the beggar, it was a turning point in his life. So I don't get a choice here. I have to give it to the beggar. That's kind of lame. What's this? Yep. Everyone praised the Sultan for his show of benevolence. Someone said 5 gold coins were enough to feed a family for a week, but immediately ridiculed by another, claiming a poor man could never make 5 gold coins in a year. Someone suggested he could buy a head of livestock and live off it. Others argue he could invest some money in a small business, growing his fortune. While they were imagining the offspring of the nameless beggar would repay the Sultan tenfold, 100-fold, and even more, the beggar had his throat slashed in a dark alley in the lower town. His fingers were mangled because he held onto his coins so tight. Those coins were supposed to change his fate. They did! They got him killed! Everything ends horribly. Isn't this just a great game? I'm so glad we're still playing it. Whoa. The thrilling drama of yesterday seemed to still linger in the palace. The courtiers all looked depressed and weary. They stared at the magician who was standing by the throne with the wooden box filled with cards in her hand. You realize she's just manipulating you, right? Alright. Conquest. This is the game that the great ruler excels at the most. How many city-states and countries have you conquered? So how do you plan to complete it? Conquest meant taking what belonged to others, and bronze tier corresponded to the size of a small town. Fortunately, there were enough targets on the Sultan's map to choose from. The Sultan took his royal sword and decided to give it to the subject who was willing to conquer the place for him. Is whoever I send gonna die? Prosperous city near the Sultanate that had been trading treasures and spices with the Eastern Empire for decades. In challenging events, use intelligence to increase the number of dice. You place it in the event slot. Yes, I'm aware of that. Tactics. So, I'm assuming physique is this challenge? Confrontation event. It's target of the conquest to decide the melancholy over the combat and physique attributes. Okay, that's what I figured. Combat 5, physique 8. 5 and 5. Let's send our brother here. Yeah. Army, okay. And then this. Like that? Await news of our glorious victory. Glory to the Sultan! Did we win? Oh! We're rolling. Glory to the Sultan? I think we needed 32 or something to win? An easy victory. Okay, good. After several rounds of practice, the Great Sultan got the hang of the game. Later, he would draw several Sultan cards in one day and complete them in the most dramatic ways. It took 14 days for him to run out all the Sultan cards, setting the fastest game record ever. As anticipated, every victory came at a cost. With each draw, someone would disappear from the palace, becoming part of the Sultan's game. During those 14 days, the palace was filled with screams, cries, and insane moans. Finally, the cursed box was empty. The courtiers all sighed in relief. This Sultan's game was finally over. To their surprise, the magician put all the broken cards into a bag, shook it hard. The cards were all mysteriously restored by her witchcraft. Great! We could play again. The Sultan was so happy that he clapped his hands. Give me the box, let me draw a card. Let's see what fun is waiting for me today. No, this must be stopped. Someone has to dissuade the Sultan from playing this absurd game. You take a deep breath and step forward. Feisty rebuke. Tell him he's dumb. He might actually like that. The court. Seeking justice for those innocent victims. Oh, we're the protagonist. Spoke for a long time, but the Sultan didn't care at all, and sadly neither did the magician. You stopped, exhausted, pondering if your life was about to end, but the Sultan suddenly turned his mocking gaze towards you. Really, really, he mused, a wise monarch shouldn't do this. The wise monarch shouldn't abandon games that bring him joy, right? So, why don't you do it for me? You, my loyal subject, I command you, play the Sultan's games for me. He burst into laughter as you stood there, dumbfounded. Oh, here we go. That's the twist I was looking for. Your story begins. How will you end the Sultan's game? Will you win by drawing all the cards like the Sultan himself, or... Here, okay. Come from a noble family that has served the Sultan for generations. Please choose your family's origin. Influence, military family, or merchant. Let's do military. Choose the personality you're most proud of. Words, strength, or mind. Let's do words. Conservative old-school nobles are keen to keep slaves to show their authority, while open-minded young nobles influenced by progressive ideas tend to form cliques outside the palace. Which type are you? Let's do progressive. What do you love most about your wife, who has always accompanied you? Oh, great. We have a wife. Here we go. Her valor, her wisdom, or her beauty. We are sociable, but we come from a military family, so we start with the armor. Her valor, warrior wife. For the Sultan, choosing a surrogate player was also part of his game. He ordered you to play in his stead and pardoned you for any crimes you may commit to complete the Sultan cards, be it murder, adultery, robbery, or even raising an army, not because he particularly felt for you. He only did this in hope that you could put up a more spectacular show in the game. Remember, you only have 7 days to complete the task of a Sultan card. Fail it, and he will cut off your head at sunrise at the 8th day. Great. No, we're good. Let's do it. Alright, carnality. Oh, yay. Refers to what you need to do, and stone refers to its background color. It's your... Yep. Progress? Progress. Okay. Drag your exhausted body away from the palace. The ministers silently watch you, some relieved that they weren't the ones to advise the Sultan, some secretly gloating, and others truly sympathetic, but none of this matters anymore. You have been drawn to the Sultan's game. The cards in your hand burns like hot coal, and you have 7 days to complete it. Then you will draw another card, fight another battle, and another, and another, and another. The carnage drives through the city towards your residence, the bustling marketplace, the steamy bathhouse, the bustling crowds, they all recede behind you. For long, you've arrived home, where your wife, already informed of the news, stands at the door waiting for you. You hasten your steps to embrace her. For now, you are still alive, and life must go on. Okay. So, bookstore business. What's this? I'm thinking. Drag a card here to trigger thinking. Okay, so this is us. Oh, we're also owned. Oh, we're owned by the player. I just naturally assumed, due to the nature of this game, that meant they were owned by the Sultan. But you know, also fair. Ancestral armor. Physique 1. Let's see. National Affairs. After hearing about your plight, he volunteered to help you through this difficult time. He's our admirer. That's nice. Well, can't we just sleep with our wife, since she's bronze tier and this is stone tier? Yeah, can't we do this now? Managing the estate. What's this? People are still willing to come under your roof and share words, promises, opportunities. Get a card with the location tag, you can try to put it in. News in the bathhouse. Eavesdropping all kinds of gossip in the bathhouse. We don't have any money. Is this where we complete our thingy? Once necessary, missing a friend, only losing some benefits, but missing an enemy means not knowing what they plan to say to the Sultan. You can decide whether to send someone to the palace based on the amount of support and oppose in court. I'm really confused now. Okay, so wait a minute. Do we send one of our people to do something each day? Slander. Using a Sultan card in front of the Sultan might be a madness idea. Where else can I use it? At my house? Use I am thinking to upgrade your house and gain extra effects. What? Oh. 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 I put myself in the box. What did that do? I don't know what that did. Okay. Fame, infamy, influence, rogue name, clairvoyance. Wow. There's a lot to this. Oh. Oh, and we can move the map around, too. Cool. So how do I... Let's see. Okay. What's this? This isn't the largest bookstore in town, but it's certainly the most refined and oldest one. If you're willing, you certainly find some good books there. You can visit the bookstore without spending money, but you can't buy books. Most books can be read in the I am thinking section, increasing character attributes. Spending 1 gold coin to randomly get a book. Huh? That's a man? Male? Female. Male. Female and male. Weird. Okay, I don't know how you're both. And all are also she, but, you know... What do I do now? So how do I complete this now? Do I just... This is the only one with the Sultan card slot. So I'm assuming if we're gonna do this, we gotta do it right in front of His Majesty. I guess? I'm really confused. Okay, I have 7 days to complete the card. Maybe I shouldn't complete it yet, then. Maybe I should do other stuff first. Oh, she's doing a feast? Okay, well, you guys manage my house. And since we don't have any money, we can't do any of that stuff. So, to go to the Sultan... I will do that. Yeah. Like this, I guess? Frequent appearances to the palace are a necessity. Missing a... Yep. Carrying out the secret task, aren't you? You deserve to support and got inside information. Intrigues have made the Sultan somewhat weary. Let's make someone bleed again. Fatigue. When the Sultan's fatigue accumulates to a certain level, he will leave the court for a while, leaving you space to breathe. Nice. Has at least one benefit. You can receive useful intelligence. An omen. Like breaking through cobwebs, moving through gaze of ministers. In this game, more and more things entangle you. People are still... Yep. Shaking hands, nobles can earn money without laboring. Oh yeah. Money. Hope you can save enough money soon and start to leave this cannibalistic place. Made every one of them happy. Good job, guys. Reminding you that the outside world is still relevant to you. Thanks, wife. We have the best girls here. Welcome to Have Fun, House of Delights. On our way to the court, you ran into Nalfal. This difficult fellow is always opposing you. His colleagues, and sometimes even the Sultan. You're prepared to deal with his usual sarcasm, but he didn't say a word. He just looked at you for a while, with a meaningful look in his eyes. Do you have something you wanted to say to you? On the way home, you kept thinking about that look. You should find a chance to meet him. Merge 2 identical cards by stacking them together, or split them by clicking the number. Okay. What's this? Busy new file. Okay. For this carnality card, can't I just sleep with my own wife? Like, can I do that? Am I allowed to do that? Oh, it has to be here, huh? Wow. Okay. That's a thing people do, I guess. City's brothel, said to have a history older than the city's walls and palace. Regardless, it's a good place to spend Sultan cards, because no matter how beautiful and praised they are, they're just playthings indulged for money. Wow. Okay. Even a prostitute's death can gain public repulsion. Be careful. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, I thought this was the Sultanate. Additional events may occur. Good to know. One person for physical joy and a companionship of double person is to gamble. I'm really confused by what that means. Okay, well, we have some money now. For whatever that's worth. Reading material of bronze tier or higher. Okay, well then today we will send a noblewoman's husband. This is for buying stuff, right? Yes. For book, money, or library card. Sure. Well, that doesn't work here? Oh, only one. Okay. Fine. Fine. Can I put this in here? No. How about this? Can be worn by yourself or a follower. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Okay. So I guess that just tells me about things? Use I am thinking to upgrade your house and get extra effects. Sure, let's do this. And you are not super sociable. Maybe I don't do that. Maybe I send you... I don't have much of a choice. I'll send you to the Sultan. And I'm gonna go to the bathhouse. And... maybe we can turn our inside information into something more useful. And then you go to see the Sultan. Alright. I think I'm understanding how this game works, maybe. Okay, the bathhouse roll here. You need at least one success to have a chance of getting the information. No, we got it. We're good. Couldn't get a word in, and occasionally got some fragmented news while pouring water on the copper basin in the sauna. So we got tactics. There, when you unexpectedly learned about a matter that needs attention. Stares of people pierce your skin. Even soaking in warm water, you can feel them like a fisherman's thrown spears and ropes. When you rise from the pool, there's a feeling of more and more things tugging and pulling at you, like a voyaging ship pulling at a whale it's hunting. So there's in the palace. We got more inside information. Carrying out... Yes. Made him more weary. So noisy. It's had at least one benefit. You can receive useful... Yes. More inside information. A noble presents the Sultan with a strange beast. It has the head of a deer, the body of a leopard, and the tail of a pheasant. The Sultan is very intrigued by the creature and asks you how to interpret it. It's a deception. He probably sewed it together. While the noble was unaware, you stepped forward and grabbed the antlers, shaking them vigorously. The seams of the leopard body split and the monstrosity collapsed into several pieces. The noble stared at the floor, pale, speechless. Sultan lazily waved a finger, and the guards dragged the poor soul, who had hoped to win the monarch's favor, out. Courtiers whispered, incredulous, even the scammer himself, at your audacity. Your daring act became a favorite tale among the common folk for quite some time. Got his ass. This isn't the largest bookstore in town, but certainly the most refined. Yep. Much easier than reading them. Is that a stone one? You need at least 2 successes to have a chance peaked by the... Blah, 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 blah. Go. 0. Great. Rip. Okay, this book... this. No one manages, so of course there is no income. I don't know what that is. So, this is stone tier. Great. Managing the estate is done, blah, 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 blah. Okay, what is this? Trail of the Wolf King. Wolf King has emerged in the prairies, rumored to possess human-like wisdom. Whenever someone tries to hunt the Wolf King, it becomes aware and completely vanishes. If the hunt fails, it's likely the hunters will be surrounded by the wolf pack. If you fail, you will be ambushed. So, survival and wisdom. Our wisdom sucks, and I don't see anything about our survival. None of us are particularly wise. Let's just leave that where it is, I suppose, then. The bookstore... We gotta keep buying books to try and talk to another lad. Let's send you, because I'm not particularly concerned in there about anybody getting dead. No. This? Let's try that. Omen. I don't really know what these omens and stuff do. Do they increase my... You won't tell me. Rip. Okay, well. We need somebody to manage the estate. And since we are the charismatic one, we'll do it. Should be someone more suitable. No. You do it. And... How about our... inside information? I don't understand this. I don't know how I upgrade my house, exactly. Well, that's what we're doing. Anyways. And... Registrar, huh? What is this? To slander him? Everything you have. I don't want to offer everything I have. I want to give him something, but... Well, that's what I got. Paperwork. That's bronze. That's a book, right? Roll it. Ah. Okay, the nobles bicker. Palace intrigues have made them weary. And then more... Oh, we got a secret. Come on. Nice. 2 monies. Alright, we got a lot of stuff here. The commercial street grandly opens, offering a wide variety of products and excellent quality at low prices. This is a book, correct? Gain sociability +2. Oh, but we need to give it to this dude. So we have to go in person, and we have to bring him a book. There we go. It's clearly not, under normal circumstances, he would be visiting an enemy of yours, but you can't forget this meaningful glance. Is he not afraid? Is he afraid you'll kill him? This annoying fellow has embarrassed you in public multiple times. Has he forgotten you can now legally kill him? Regardless if he'll help us out, I'll give him the book. If you don't kill him, you can force him to explain what the glance of his meant. As long as you draw a bloodshed card that would acquit you, prepare some henchmen, you can... When visiting, wait till he lets his guard down and strike fatal blow. He seems to have expected your arrival, but he was a bit surprised by the gift you brought. He paused for a moment before taking paperwork and then suggesting going to a quiet place to talk, as he had something to say to you. Okay. Private meeting. Cool. In the meantime, I didn't realize books were that useful. Who's this guy? Stealth, huh? Opposition? Will fuel the Sultan's suspicion against you. Well, that's fine. Of the two of you, neither of you is particularly... Yeah, okay, well... You go buy a book, buddy. Buy another book. What if we bring this in here? Nope, can't do that. Okay. And then, of course, we need somebody to go to the audience. What is this? Whoa! The people forget Zizi's humble origin overnight. She enjoys all the flattery and pursuit arrogantly, imperiously, and without worry. After all, her young and beautiful body has already brought her millions times more rewards than she would ever had in the House of Delights. She doesn't care. 9 charisma, though. 9! Sultan's favorite consort. And she's a priest. A jurist, sorry. So, we'll send our wife, again. No one can slander us. Well, about that. Let's try this. See what happens. No, let's put an omen there. Yeah. Do it. Frequent appearances. Yep. He is weary again. Got tactics. And we got 1 influence because we gave him our omen. Okay, cool. In the bookstore, Ava's Diary. And I think we got to talk with somebody too. Nice. Nothing to do with each other, but most people say the taste choose their friends. They discuss some topics in the book, but you gained real-world information from it. Insight. A river that flowed through the territories of 2 nobles suddenly changed its course recently. Now it flows through one noble's land, but hardly through the others. The latter presented his matter to the Sultan, requesting an adjustment of their land borders. He's willing to cede a larger piece of land in exchange for the area where the river flows. The Sultan asked you to think about this matter. We should respect the river's will. People without the river are very pitiable. Leave everything to the blade? We should respect the river's will. If the river wants to change its course, doesn't mean it's tired of that noble, right? As soon as you said this, that noble cursed loudly, while the other laughed heartily. He nonchalantly walked to your side and casually chatted about family affairs. From now on, he is your ally in the palace. As for the one who had lost the river, his land will likely wither soon, and naturally he will no longer appear in the palace to trouble you. Nice. We're so good. Where's our influence? No one manages its own income. That's okay. Alright. We gain +1 wisdom. We need at least 3 points of wisdom to read it. Does any of us have 3 points? Where am I, by the way? Oh. Well, you know what? You know what? It counts, so... You know... $20 is $20. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so... Nobody's wise enough to read this book, which sucks, but so be it. We need somebody to go chill with the Sultan, and we need probably somebody to run the bathhouse. This guy is starting to support us. Will speak for us in court. The High Constable. Ooh. Alright, what's this? beggar at the bookstore entrance. Strictly speaking, she's not begging. She just looked at the book in your hand, and this, of course, is absurd. It's well known that poor are illiterate and cannot have a noble learning. Sure, give her this. Yeah, give her that. She left as if frightened. These books might be gone for good. Hopefully she really intends to read them, though that is unlikely. Okay, well. Worth a shot. This has an event, but I don't think we need to anymore. We're busy with our friend. Let's... Sultan's sister. Fadha. That's a slave, and that's a Sultan's sister. So perhaps we send our wife to go and talk with the Sultan's sister, and we give him some inside information. Yes. And then we're going to send our dude to hang with the guests. Yeah. Do it. Oh, Ward. Oh! Missing a... Yeah. He's bored. Nice, we got Mystique. Did not get angry today. And he accepted our offering. Hell yeah. Come on, money. Shit. Told 800 jokes. Why didn't they laugh once? You're not funny, Faraj. Spend more... Yeah. Okay, that's fine. As if he's something he wants to say. Along the way, he cautiously avoids each other's notice. You don't know what he's planning, but it suits you just fine. This dark forest is perfect for things that cannot be done in broad daylight. This deck of cards that gave you the power and courage to humiliate me, he asks as you pin his hands over his head, his eyes flashing with, I pity you, refusing to meet your gaze. In that moment, you catch a fleeting something. Was there once a hidden hope in his glance towards you, now lost to time? What was it? You suddenly want to know that he originally intended to say to you by bringing you here, but he will never tell you now. Oh, we did it. Rip. Is he dead now? Did we kill him? Mortal enemies indicates the character becomes a mortal enemy of yours. The hatred is too deep to be forgotten. Oops. Oh, and there's the next card. Ooh, extravagance. Yeah. Alright. We have 3 influence, 1 rogue name, no infamy. I didn't realize we were going to humiliate him. I thought he was just gay for us, and that this was going to be like a, oh, well, that suits my needs just fine kind of moment. But, oops. Can I do anything with these, by the way? +1 charisma, +1 magic, provides 1 reroll opportunity. Oh, so that's what those have been doing. I've just been really stupid. So, you know, we may actually send our wife, and maybe ourselves as well. Oh, we need wisdom. All kind of stupid, though. Maybe let's not do that. Equipment merchant. Small round shield. Combat 1. Physique 3. Essential oil. That increases charisma in the bathhouse. Combat 4. Equipment weapon. So that gives us +2 charisma. That 5 coins? 5. 5. Okay. Isn't she the prostitute that was here? Maybe not. So how do I get rid of this? Would this count? I wonder? Well, let's not jump to conclusions. We have time. We have time. But we are going to need money. So this gives us charisma, sociability, and provides 1 reroll. Okay. Understood now. So in that case, we will go here. Can we give this to Maggie? Yeah. She's strong. Our wife's strong. And then we're going to bring a secret with us. Right? Yes. This is wisdom and sociability. Charisma, magic, reroll. Wisdom, combat, reroll. Okay. Yeah, that'll do that. What's this? Everything is in the book provided you understand it. Oh, I get it. This was a mistake. Nobody has that much wisdom. Shit. And this goes away in a day. Whoops! I didn't know that would do that. I was unaware. Sultan. Abdul and Sadani. Another consort. Okay. Send my wife. I've never lost an argument. Nah, she'll kick your butt too, I bet. And we're going to... Okay, I was going to say, can I offer this guy to the Sultan? This thing is combat and wisdom. These are really good, though. I haven't had anything for magic yet, so let's give him the mystique. Get more influence, I suppose. And then you... We can spend 1 gold to get you in. And what's this for? Charisma and sociability? Never mind. Let's send you to get another book. The books are kind of really useful. Yeah, do that. And this check is sociability and wisdom. Wisdom. Wait a minute, that mystique. That's just charisma. Okay. Never mind. You can have it. And in the bookstore... Yeah. Good luck. Okay, bookstore, nomadic life. Roll it. 2. Nice, and we got an opportunity. Stories, yeah. Audience with the Sultan. Inside information. He's weary. More inside information and influence. Nice. The estate. 2. Don't we get a reroll? Yeah, reroll that. Shit. There's a dispute at the city gate. After inquiries, you learn these travelers want to enter the city for pilgrimage but cannot provide a guarantee. The guards firmly insist they might be spies or refuse to guarantee. Never heard of a city guarantee. Maybe it's a new ruse by soldiers to extort. You decide to extort the travelers, bribe the soldiers, identify the spies, extort them. I need money. Oh, we lost 1 influence, but we got 5 coins. Worth it. You walk over, pulling a few yeah. Nice. Where'd my money go? Oh, there it is. Oh, thank God. Vanity Runs has appeared. Her recent activities caught the interest of a beautiful noblewoman. You come to her house to discuss important matters. I already used that card, madam. Unless I'm going to murder you, then I need something else. Carnality or bloodshed. Girl returning the book. Book once maiden. Excellent target for harm. After all, the Sultan's game thirst for blood. No! Not using a Sultan card is also an option. I'm not going to do it then. I don't want to. This though. Oh yeah, let's get rid of the extravagance card. Please? Please? Please. Oh, do we have to go too? Why? I'm paying double. Why can I not spend the extravagance card? Why not? Is it because she's only bronze tier? What if I... Spending too much time and money on prostitutes will upset your wife. Yeah, you know, that makes sense. Okay, I guess I can't get rid of it here. That's annoying. I need to find a way to get rid of this thing. Why can't I put this thing in any of the slots anymore? I could before. How about this? No. Okay, what's the point then? What do I do with it? Ugh. Okay. This thing. Survival 2. Ooh. I want to read this. Maybe we get our wife to do it. Because she's wiser than we are. Sociability +3. Oh, is that all you have to do? You don't have to... Oh. Okay, wife, you go here. Interesting facts. Yes. Go, go, go. And this one, we will read. Nice. And then, Faraj, you are going to chill with the Sultan. Wisdom combat reroll. Wisdom sociability. Ooh. We will give him a single gold coin. Let's go. Ah. So he won't attend court for a few days. Nice, and we get more influence. Celebrity, +1. Reading. Nice. Seems she wants to return the book. You asked her 3 questions about the book's content. She answered 2 correctly, and the third she summarized better than you remembered. She wants to thank you for your kindness. After giving her a meal, a bath, and non-smelly clothes, you gained a smart servant. Lumera. She really did return the book, which is great. Hell yeah. Heard there was a servant outside the city. Maybe we should go see what's happening. Court power play. Oh. Very strange. Okay, what's this do? Oh, that's the same thing. So we get some kind of... rewards from this? Yeah. Fate points. What do I do with fate points, exactly? I don't know. Headless dragons. For 4 rounds. After 4 rounds, audience of the Sultan will begin anew. Combine 3 pieces of intelligence of the same quality to create 1 piece of higher quality intelligence. Combine ideological trends of the same quality to create 1 upgraded ideological trend. Dominant ideology. So, I'm kind of confused by that. But okay. So what's she good at? She's somewhat wise. Okay. Well, this. The riots. Combat and physique. I'll send my wife. You happen to hear that there are some riots outside of the city, and a noble lady was accidentally trapped in a gang of stragglers. Conquest card of bronze quality or lower. This is a one-day thing, so we cannot do that, actually. What we're going to do is send our wife. Yes, I am going to send you something that will increase your chances of winning. And that is not tactics, it is actually, it's not intelligence, it's actually tactics. Yeah. I have to handle this myself. Okay. Alright, I'll do it. In that case, can't do anything with her. Can I send one of you to do this? No. Okay, what if I put extravagance down? What is... How am I supposed to get rid of this thing? I guess I have to find a certain opportunity, huh? I can't just spend a bunch of money. That stinks. A genius girl with immense potential. Okay, not very helpful. Yes, I know. Okay. Ah, here we go. Palace Affairs has appeared. Noble status required. Certain things make you thrive like a fish in water. Serving the Sultan, settling disputes, and governing the country, once the foundational duties of the nobles, is now just another way to profiteer. I send you? Yeah. You're a noble, right? Yeah, you're a noble. No. And this is for sociability. This makes you more sociable. Significantly so. She can read this, can't she? No. Because you need 3 points of wisdom to read it, and she's only got 2. However... Inside information news. Failure will not have negative effects. That's okay. And then we actually have her now.
to manage our estate. Probably not well, but... Actually, let's go for another book. Let's send her to get a book. I haven't finished reading the last book. That's okay. I trust you. And wisdom and sociability. This is wisdom, stealth, wisdom, sociability. There we go. Like that. Send it. Book Classical Wrestling. Our wife can read that. Go get him. That's pretty bad. Reroll that. Oh yeah, slightly better. And we got inside information. Sultan is still not seen today. Good, 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 good. And profiteering time. Oh, did we get a reroll? Yeah. Nope, that's what we got. A single gold coin. Excellent. So the riots. You try to stop these attackers, but they're obviously not ordinary refugees. You keenly notice that although they are ragged and their faces covered in dirty dust, each of them has strong muscles and well-groomed beards. It seems you have to prepare for a tough battle. You need at least 3 successes to save her. Alright. Did it! I kind of want to re-roll for better, but I'm scared. Let's do it. Oh yeah! Their force is nothing compared to yours. Easily drove them away, and then the curtain of the carriage was lifted. The pale-faced lady didn't look as frightened as you thought. She just clutched her sleeves tightly and bowed to you, gently expressed her gratitude. My name is Fatuna, she said. She looked at you for a moment, recognized you, the player of the Sultan's game. She said thoughtfully that she knew where these evil people came from, and they were entrenched in a noble's manor. To help her solve the problem, she's willing to pay you a sum of money. Besides, this is also a good opportunity to offset the conquest card, isn't it? What conquest card? And lots of money. I'll take the money. Project Investment has appeared. Visit the prison. 2 nobles who angered the Sultan were imprisoned. Okay. Yes, thank God. Oh, of bronze quality or lower? Man! Female craftsman who calls herself an inventor came to your door eagerly and mysteriously introducing you to her latest research project. It's reached the final stage, and she just needed a bit more sponsorship to complete this unprecedented great invention, an investment capable of revealing the truth of the starry sky. As much as I would love to, it's not going to actually help me. Bribe the guards. Why? Raiders hideout. This is not helping. The Sultan card cannot be higher tier than the beauty. Oh. And you're stone, aren't you? Yup. Damn. Okay. Let's see. The Raiders hideout might be a really good way to get money. And honestly, that's 1 combat. Combat wisdom. This is combat physique, isn't it? Combat physique, yeah. Combat stealth. This is a 1-turn thing. I think we can handle it. So let's bring tactics, probably. Insider tactics. Probably tactics. You realize that with your current physique and combat abilities, you need more preparation. Yeah, I'm getting there. How about that? He's got physique too. Might be worth bringing him. just to ensure we win. You can do whatever you want. It's Sultan's game. Me and my wife will deal with them. Yeah. This thing... 5 gold. But if I double it, I can use an extravagance card. Like this? Please? Please. It doesn't say the tier. Does it have to be bronze? Is that the problem? Come on, man. What's the deal? Okay, well, I don't want to give you 10 then. I want to give you 5. There. And then it's all wisdom, so... Wisdom combat, reroll. Let's do that. Insight. What if I double it, huh? How about now? Come on, man. Alright, and then you are gonna manage the estate. Do it. Headless dragons. Sultan's still not seen. Good. There we go. Tuna's guidance. You came to the noble's winery. A winery that looks very peaceful. Is this the attacker's lair? Maybe. Look at Fortuna. Or Fatuna. Obviously, this matter involves property dispute between nobles, but in the Sultan's game, you can do whatever you want. I didn't actually read what we needed. That's pretty good, though. Obviously not well trained, so the combat was not difficult. Beside the corpse of the guard, expression looked something like it was enduring something, but also she'd let go of something. Finally, she just shook her head and smiled. Thank you. She said, handed you a large sum of money, as promised. Tuna is grateful for your help, and you have her support. Charisma increase. Nice. Influence. Someone had occupied somebody's winery for no reason. Nobody cared about your reasons for doing so, and the nobles were worried that their estates would be attacked inexplicably. They all complained about your unjust behavior, so you lost influence, but got Rogue's name. Okay. We have 3 days till our own execution. We finished this. So how many... I don't know how many cards I have left to do. But you know otherwise. So they're still working? I'm assuming, yeah, they're still working. Okay. Stone again. Oh, we're so screwed. Okay, however, let's use this for our wife. Classical wrestling. You're gonna go learn classical wrestling, dear. Yes. Do I have to bring a Sultan card? What if I just go? No, okay. Equipment merchant. Honestly, this might be worth buying. Nice. There, now we are so charismatic and sociable. Nobody even is ready for that. I don't get this. So I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Go buy a book, because those are really useful. And let's visit the prison, I guess. We got a noble prison card. Place of sin. Prison for nobles and felons. Contrary to popular belief, there are no golden toilets or velvet blankets. Instead, it is dark, damp, and infested with unattended rats. The only relatively better aspects, the food, the needs of the corresponding prisoner slot. You can also just murder them. Okay. What needs? You cannot pay to redeem them, but you can send someone to talk. He's held there for the crime of greed. Even without the prison, he's lost his noble pride and dignity. Insubordination. Interesting. I'd like to speak with him. Let's do it. You may see a prisoner sits alone in the corner of the prison, unwilling to acknowledge you. Before you leave, you happen to meet his family who came to visit. In prison for speaking out while playing the grand game of the Sultans. This does remind you of yourself. He doesn't understand anything, so I'm going to apologize, but he won't. After all, so much time has passed, the Sultan isn't playing this game anymore. From us to help her, but the Sultan's thoughts are not for anyone else to decide. Hope for exoneration has appeared. Book, Memoirs of the High Constable. Go! Rip. Sultan is still not seen. Good. She learned the art of exercising. Our wife is so buff. Shit's crazy. The boy's request. I can't... How can this not be extravagance? Not this one. This one. How can this not be extravagance? That makes perfect sense. I'm spending a bunch of money to get a guy out of prison. That's literally extravagance. Zaki, Lady Fortuna's only son, heard that you saved his mother, so Kinitaki brought his personal request. He kinda sucks at everything. But, you know, he is hands, so... Find someone to take him in. You take him in. Teach him some self-defense methods. Interesting. Should you train him? Incite crime. Hunting practice. I don't really get the difference. Martial guidance? So I wanted to teach him martial arts. Oh. Maggie! Dearest wife of mine, teach this man the punchy skills. This is all physique. So, I don't think any of these will help. Nope. That's okay. There, okay. She's still here. God damn it, man. Well, shit. We really need money, so I'm going back in. Wisdom. Anything for wisdom. Ooh, perfect. Inside information. Yes. Okay, and then... This is charisma and sociability. I don't have anything to help you, my guy. Honestly... How about you go talk to the other guy? Yeah, like that. Go. You arrived just in time. Being in prison, he hadn't lost his nobody. Listen to me, I'm truly innocent and I have evidence. Could you do me a small favor? I gave you a name and asked you to find this person in the dark alley who has evidence to clear his name. Don't worry, I won't let your trip be in vain. Once it's done, I'll give you 10 gold coins as reward. I swear on my ancestors' honor. Sultan has resumed court. Uh-oh. Train this boy. Training is mediocre. He was not known for his brute strength, but he gritted his teeth and persevered, completing all the exercises. Let's go. Ah, ass. Reroll that. Much better. 5. He resumed his loyal palace. Okay, well... Nope. Okay, well, we're screwed, I think. I think we're screwed. I believe... Ooh, we are screwed. Because... none of these have... Please? Please. I'll give you all of my money if you let me get rid of this extravagance card. I guess I can't. Okay, well. We're dead. We are dead. This game is kind of confusing. Admittedly. What if I do this again? Now what? Palace Affairs. Oh, this is just the... Damn. Yeah, what can I do about this? Oh. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Whew. Worth it. Besides, that benefits us anyways. In the meantime, we're going here. To get some money. Yeah. And then... They need 5 gold. We don't have that right now. That's okay. Oh, this gives stealth. He has 2 physique. She has 5. I guess I could make him sneaky. Because he's not really good at anything else, but he has 1 combat skill. So let's make him stealthy then. I guess. Get in there, boy. In the meantime, we're gonna send our boy, or our, she has the same wisdom and whatnot as him. Send this dude then. Hi. There we go. And then for our wife... you will manage the estate, normal style. Give it your best shot, wifey. Alright, here we go. So we need 5 successes. Oh lord. Oh, 4. Reroll. Oh, there we go, 5. Holy crap. Successfully completed the research. Showed you a complex and magnificent instrument with intricate patterns that conform to some natural logic and rhythm. With the lens, you peered into the distant starry sky, capturing the timeless sparkle of the stars while Mahir's excited voice go to your ears. Knew it. Do you know? I always felt that we were all governed by a force, just like these stars, moving in specific trajectories. I want to reveal the laws within. That is my dream. Force generally called God, he responded without thinking. The realm is now quietly shedding its mysterious veil. For now, you have seen. In the future, you will arrive. Starry Sky Mirror. Palace Affairs. We need at least 1 success. 1. Okay. Great appearances. Yep. Blup, blup. Ah, look at how they panic. Nice, we got Mystique. Something noteworthy happened. Recently, several wells in the royal city have turned bitter, prompting many complaints. Sultan asked for your opinion. Yeah, investigate the non-bitter ones. Why does the well water taste bitter? You sense something is not so simple. After investigation, discovered some of the wells deliberately put lime in others' wells. Yep, figured. Such despicable tactics have troubled their earnings at the cost of bitter-tasting water for the entire city. The issue is resolved, and some people are punished, but since you blocked others' income, it's understandable they bear grudges. I don't care. Stealth skills. Come on, wifey. That's something. Can't go on. It has to. Made some minor improvements to your place. Hell yeah. That took forever. So a big component is this I'm thinking thing. Okay. Oh boy. Next card. Gold Bloodshed. So you can only target those at gold tier equivalents. If you're not happy with the card you drew, you still have 1 more chance to change it today. Yeah, change it. Actually, I can change it today, right? No, change it. Conquest. Oh, stone. Easy. Okay. How do I talk to that woman again, by the way? Can I do that? Saki's request ownership of the winery. So there is like a story unfolding, kind of, around us. I don't know what these points are for. I would like to know. Someone came to your door, claiming to be the owner of the winery you attacked that day, and wanted to talk to you. It seemed like he had no obvious ill intentions. I fear for her life, if I send her. Where's our fella? Our little dude. Didn't we have, like, a bunch of guys? Rented out and managing the estate. Ooh. Alright, our Mr. Normal, we'll go see him. Let's find it again. You can agree to choose... What do they want? Oh, this guy. Find someone to take him in. Sure. Wife. Social learning, huh? Let's do... I see. So these are probably harder, but are more effective. Let's go to the bathhouse. So him, I'll teach him. And wisdom, this is all... Okay, that's fine, whatever. No. Good to know. Okay. So there's that. That's conquest, so... Bloodshed might have actually been easier now that I think about it. This one. They wanted 5 gold. Sure. In which case... we need somebody to go to the audience with the Sultan. I don't think it matters who. Her wisdom... Her charisma's not as good, though. Let's send our little lady. She can't go? Do they have to be a noble? Oh, they have to be a noble. Alright. Wifey, you're in there. Get it done. And then... we do this and this. Yeah. Boom. Alright, need at least 3 successes. Easy. They're quite good. Nice. And we got a new opportunity. So noisy. Alright. The winery. This rather gloomy-looking man was not your secret sponsor. He claimed to be the brother of Miss Fatuna's husband. That after her husband suddenly passed away, the widow inherited a large sum of money, or property. This property shouldn't belong to her. He rubbed his ring on his thumb to give you a meaningful look. He proposed to cooperate with you. Use Fatuna's trust to trick her, kidnap her. After success, you can get half of the property. This will be a very generous reward. Greed occupied your mind for a moment, and the man narrowed his eyes, took out a bottle of knockout drugs with satisfaction and placed it on your table. Persuading you. It's easy for you, isn't it? She believes in you. But she's right. Fortuna believes in you. She believes in you so much, your conscience starts to play tricks on you again. Would that count as conquest? Though you're hesitating, the hesitation has already betrayed that you are the owner of the winery. He smiles and leaves you the drugs, believing you will make a wiser and more beneficial choice. But will you? Will you betray Fortuna? Does that count as... that probably counts as conquest. So I'm gonna do it. Your indifference completely infuriated her. She called your name aloud while killing 2 male slaves in rage. Wow. Nice! Nice work, youngin'. It didn't take long for someone to find you. Rented it. Utterly offended by your disregard, you better not run into her at the palace. The cartographer comes to visit you, hoping to meet you and gain your support. So a merchant wants to rent it. You can collect rent every 5 days for 3 gold coins. Luxurious lease agreement. Ooh, okay. Fatal invitation. Isn't her son, like, working for us, though? Is that gonna be a problem? Surely not. Mission to collect rent. Oh. $20 gold coins for this. Exotic carved ring. This? I think we already got rent, so... Conquest, conquest, conquest. I gave you the dang money. Does this count as conquest, perhaps? No. The unknown oasis. Well, our wife has the best survival skills, so let's send her. And some money. And... Yep, survival and physique, that's what I figured. This will help with survival. Perfect. Go. The exoneration thing, it needed 5 coins? 10. Okay, well... Let's see. You are relatively charismatic now, actually. So... What I'm gonna do... is you're gonna manage the estate. Oh, it's wisdom and sociability, actually. Oops. Are you a noble? You are a noble. Oh. Boop. Let's do that. Slander. Slander, huh? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we got 3 guys left. What'll this do? Opportunity? Hunting game. Hunting game, probably. Survival. Well. None of us have that skill. So... I don't care enough, honestly. This one we need to go to. Let's hope that turns out well. And then managing the estate I'll leave to you two, actually. Alright. Noble Palace. Blah, blah, blah. Tactics. He didn't get angry today. Uh-oh. Here we go, Fortuna. He usually knocked her unconscious, brought her to the place agreed by the winery. Took the unconscious woman away with great satisfaction, and promised that after dealing with the inheritance, the agreed share of money would not be reduced by a single cent. He knew that from now on, you would never see this woman again, and her young children would lose their support and soon disappear. Ah, beans. Beats, drums, and gongs at your doorstep. For the pure children. Okay, give a little. Prevent money to avoid disaster. I already did this. Zaki's request 3. Just found you again. Okay. Well, bring him in. doesn't want to be bothering you all the time. He asks you where you usually go for answers when you're in doubt. Bookstore usually. None of us are especially wise, so... Yeah, she'll teach him. That's all I've got. In the meantime... There's... still waiting on that. Okay. Prison... Blah, blah, blah. I need 10 monies for that. So, realistically, we should send Farah to the Sultan. Yeah. I'm not giving you that. Hell no. How is my influence? 3. We should give him something. Let's give him tactics. No. Omen. Air. And then we will manage the estate. Send it. Side information. Here we go. Nice. Charisma and wisdom. Two. That's not bad. Nice. Okay. So that's the case. You need evidence for Zavolk's case, right? But it's not free. No credit is given. You have to pay first. You need to price 5 gold coins, not a cent less. Although it was frustrating, he still helped by paying this money in advance. You meet him, he hands you a wrapped scroll, take it to that poor fool. Strange ink even appears to blah, 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 blah. Ah, false evidence of incorruptness. Admiration of young nobles. You can choose placed an ideological trend related to rebellion cultist. Huh? Ideological trend. I don't know what that means. Ideological trend. Okay, well. He's going, I guess. Sure. So we need to figure out something to do about this conquest card. Without a single soldier, what land can be conquered? You look out the window, the buildings of the city, and see a mountain loom in the distance. Even the solitary one has appeared. Oh, event the solitary one. Failure will lead to death. Good. I'm so glad about that. Well. Survival 1. Maybe we wait till tomorrow. Try a different opportunity. Yeah. In the meantime, this was the guy who wanted this. Yeah. There's not a lot to this game visually when it comes down to the over and over of the turns, and it's starting to get a little repetitive here, but I like the tangled web of it. I'm probably not gonna be able to finish this, but there's a lot here. I want to go for a couple more turns and see what happens. Okay. So that's the things that need to be dealt with. We need somebody to go talk with the Sultan. You go, buddy. And we needed 10 coins for this. And we have to go in person. So we'll do it. And then, I don't know why I'm doing that for that guy, but I am. 3 gold coins are enough. I'm sure they are, but also I need money. So, sorry. Is there any charisma or sociability? Here we go. Hell yeah. What happens if I ponder this? Collection room, including this rare treasure, but it's now the time. 5 gold coins. Everything requires money! That could be an extravagance thing, though, so that's good. Sultan's opinion on the unfortunate soul who dared to confront him openly ended up in prison, unable to escape. Start the coins you offered. I remember now, that guy, I was planning to drag him to his beheading once I drew a suitable bloodshed card. Lucky him, since you're playing this game now, you get to decide. Sultan, feeling a sense of shared hardship and relief. Thankfully, the Sultan's game was already over when you jumped out to accuse him. Sultan's forgiveness. Missing a friend only loses some benefits, but missing an... Yeah. Had enough. He's somewhat weary. He executed a palace jester today. That's good. He had a simple chat with Zaki. Had a pleasant chat, that's all. Contrary privately, there are no golden toilets, blah blah blah. Now I'm innocent! Exclaimed the prisoner. Never once mentioning money. He loudly demanded to see the guard and took him away with a cold face. When he inquired about him later, he be cleared of his charges and allowed to go home. Discovered some suspicious traces. Seemed to indicate an unrecorded oasis. Yep. We need 3. Come on, wifey. Oh, yeah. Get that shit. Sponsorship compensates for her latest shortcoming. Just as you are almost in despair, a hint of green appears in the desert. Golden desert. Good fame. Hell yeah. And she got more physique. Let's see what we got. There's one, that's something. You know what, I'll take it, honestly. Project Investment 2. Let's be careful about that here. Assassination. Ah. Okay. Well, someone's trying to murder us. That's good. Good to know. Survival increase. Combat increase. Physique is what we are decent at. Survival 1, magic 1, reroll 1. Let's take this. Alright, I guess we are occupied this round, so too bad for that. Can't imagine what it does at the moment. Okay. I was hoping we could get, like, we could conquer the oasis or something. Oh boy. Alright. Well, let's free that other guy. In the meantime, we don't have the money for that. Two and two. That's a decent chance. This is wisdom to survival 1. Let's get the wisdom 2. Oh, okay. You know what? Bring her with you. Yeah. Don't get dead. And then you gotta go sit with the Sultan. That's just the way it is. Alright, let's hope we don't get murdered. The prison. Good fame! And we get this guy. He's bored. We got more tactics. Person suddenly approaches you, showing a bundle of old items, claiming they are treasures passed down from your ancestors to ask you to buy them back. Some are good, some are clearly fake. Some are worth appreciating. You thief! But I only want the best. Unprovoked assassination attempt. You need 2 successes out of 4. Oh, okay. Here we go. Ah! Get fucked. Nope. Perfectly. As for who hired him, you already have a suspect in mind. The Wolf King has emerged in the prairies. We need 1 success to find the target. Hell yeah. Time for the next step, the raid. Both of them got survival. The nobleman was arrested for embezzlement, was exonerated. His name was Joward. He's known far and wide for his greed and stinginess. You began to worry whether the promised money would actually arrive. We got scammed. Alright, what's this? Don't cost a lot of money, it's a matter of face. Alright, well. So she has 1 survival skill now, which is nice. Speaking of which, let me... Equipment merchant. The Wolf King thing is gone, it looks like. I don't... let's see what this has for us today. Oh, the mountain again. We have no survival skill, though. Alright, this is going to be our desperate last attempt tomorrow if this doesn't work. Alright, well, we're going to manage the estate. And we're going to bring this with us. Yeah. You help. Lots of money is what we're going to get. Next. We need somebody to go talk to her. But... I don't know. Wisdom lays the foundation, and gold brings success. Extravagance or bloodshed. Well, in the meantime, which of you is more charismatic? You, I believe. Yes. So... you go. There. Actually, in addition, what is this? Sociability and wisdom. Stealth combat, wisdom, sociability. There we go. Inside information. Perfect. Inside information. Never mind. Why can't I? Uh-huh. Oh, it's because I already confirmed it. My bad. Alright. Maggie, you gotta go sit with the Sultan. Sorry about that. And give him a mystique. Please. Could we conquest the Sultan? That'd be kind of crazy. Anyway. Send it. Inside information, influence, and he is leaving, I believe. Buying the fifth element. Huh. Roll that shit. 1. Let's get it. That is bullshit. Start operating a new oasis. Look at that. We have a lot of freaking cards. Bluntly dressed man angrily blocks your path. You remember him as a young prisoner you rescued from jail for speaking against the Sultan. During this time out of prison, he's figured out the current situation. You can play the Sultan's game. How can you do this? He appears deeply disappointed. I never thought I was rescued by someone like you. I have to go back to prison and wait for bloodshed card pointed at me. It's absurd. I am not like the Sultan. Really? Then you underestimate the powers of this game. This is all my money. Take it back. We owe each other nothing. Okay. Works for me. I guess. Oh boy. So... I see no option other than to conquer the solitary one. Conquest card. Hell yes. Our physique is actually pretty decent. So we're gonna go. Maggie's gonna come. And I don't really think we need anything else to go with us, honestly. But... yeah, I think we got this. We got this. Shit. Hang on. Okay, I just remembered. I didn't put the card down. So we need to put the card down, then us, then Maggie. Okay, there we go. The foreign merchant who's staying here. I don't really want any of this stuff. Foreign god mantle. Only the best. You are gonna go and do this. We got 2 more turns on this, it looks like. Okay, so how does this thing work? Ideological trends. I am confused. What does this thing do? Magic? Well. 5 gold coins. Let's just leave that. Yeah, we'll send him to give money. Do it. Come on, wolf killing. Yep. Pick them out, and although reluctantly, gave you a price. Get 1 influence, okay. Come on! 2, that's decent. And then there is our extra gold. Human wisdom. Let's go it. You need at least 1 success to win. Oh, so over for you. Perfectly killed the Wolf King and hunted down the pack. Oh, yeah. Crunch that bad boy. You accidentally discovered a wounded white rhino resting by the river. What should you do? Another assassin, huh? Undertow has appeared. Alright, here we go. Bloodshed! You know what? This is good, actually. Because you know what? Aw, man. Okay, well, for this, tactics, yep. There we go. The winery owner visited it again. Trying to be friendly and familiar. He told you things were going very smoothly. He acquired the property. As for Fortuna, he didn't tell you where she was. Can I murder these people? No. Hey, Maggie, kill him. Send my wife to kill him. You need 5, right? Yeah. And you need somebody with a brain. Well, she, for certain, has brain. This will take 4 turns. Do we have anything else for wisdom? This, actually. No. Stop that. Just 5. There. Oh, and we lost our... Where is the, Oasis thing? Here. Undertow. Seems to have aroused the interest of the Sultan. Something is happening in the shadows. Everything is causing slight abyss. You are powerless to stop it. Oh. Rip. That sucks. What's this one? Injured white rhino. Be handled quickly, or the white rhino might run away. How long do I have to do it? 5 turns. Okay. I'm good then. In that case, we're actually okay on money for the moment. I should like to send you to get... where's the bathhouse? Yeah. 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 Go. Sultan is still out. Eavesdropping! Hell yeah, 3. Secret. You didn't let him leave his house. Why only take half the money when you could take it all? Moreover, you had already guessed that the person who assassinated you was sent by this man, and you were just giving him a taste of his own medicine. Such a two-faced person was the right person to sacrifice to the Sultan in this game. Murder. Yes. And we get a bunch of money. Alright, let's make sure we don't die. Available 1. What? What? This, I had 4 though. Okay, I guess this is maybe them cutting me off, because I am dead now. Damn. Honestly, I think that's probably a good place to stop. I really love the concept of this. And let me see what this fate shop is. Oh. So there is meta progression. Huh. Alright, well, this is Sultan's game. It's not quite what I expected, but it's also, like, the art is really good. As long as they can expand on this and maybe make it just a little bit more visually interesting, change up the music a tad, I think this is going to be really awesome. Because there's a lot here, even in just this demo. I feel like there was a lot of stuff I didn't even touch. But variety is the name of the game like this, so... But yeah, I'm the voice in your head. Thanks so much for listening to me today, and you'll be hearing from me again real soon.